Hi guys, Kenzie here, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a makeup collection video. Now I wanted to do this for so long, but I have really put it off because my makeup's just not as organized as I would really like it to be, and I'm not really I guess proud of how it's organized, but I feel like it's either sort of buying new makeup or organizing it. Buying new makeup wins every single time. This has been requested and like I said, I wanted to do it as well, so I'm just gonna go through with you my stuff, I guess. It's a pretty modest collection. It's not ginormous, but it is being added to quite frequently. So I guess let's get started. So like the first thing that I have is like this set of drawers here. Now this set of drawers was my first set of drawers that actually fit all my makeup, and then I had to upgrade to this bad boy, and I'm almost needing to upgrade to 2 of these now. I have been considering buying another one of these, although it's kind of a little bit awkward. This is the IKEA, I think this is the Malm, M-A-L-M collection. Yeah, no, this has come in handy, but it still is a little bit awkward in the way of organizing. So up the top here, I just store like a bunch of other rubbish in there now, like my wigs and a bunch of other stuff that I don't really use too frequently. But up here I keep all my, these are kind of my palettes of the moment. So if it's like a brand new palette that I've just used once or twice, I'll put it up here, or if it's like a long-term favorite, these are definitely my long-term favorites. Got the Moon Dust, the Naked Basics, the Swamp Queen, which is a prized possession. Also my Sweet Peach is definitely another prized possession, and I am just, this is one that I would literally grab out of my house. If it was my house was on fire, I would grab this one on my way out. Although they're releasing a whole new lot apparently, so that kind of makes it not as special, but it's still special to me. So we've got a couple more Too Faced ones down there, and my Master Palette by Mario, I think that one's called. So up the top here I keep all my brushes are in these little holders here. These holders I got from Kabuki Bell in New Zealand. I think they might international ship. I'm not particularly 100% sure on that, so you might have to check that out. And up the top here I just keep like my skincare, sunnies, my sponges. These are the lashes that I'm wearing right now. And yeah, so up the top here I keep most of my sort of my favorite, I guess, lipsticks. So all my ColourPop liquid lips and my little lippy stick ones there, and I've got some of the metallic ones in here that don't fit in there. And then I've got like some Ofra, I've got that mini MUA Ofra set, a few Gerard Cosmetics and a few Kylie ones, and I've got the Coco Kylie collection coming as well, so they'll go up the top here as well. And then just my Jeffree Star liquid lips as well in there. So then I open up my first drawer, and you would have seen this already in like my last vlog, so I'll go over this really quickly. This is my products that I need to try drawer, so this is all the stuff that I've purchased that I haven't either filmed yet or even used yet. So this is also, can't wait to try that one. This is also getting added to on a regular basis, so I've got to keep chipping away at that. My next drawer down, you can see straight away, like this is what I'm talking about when I say not organized. So this is where I keep all my eyeshadow like singles, and there's like an extra sponge, and that's my brush sanitizer as well. So all my singles are in here, all my ColourPop. There's my eyeshadow primers as well, my eyeshadow bases that I put in here just because they look the same, so they'll go in here. And then my next drawer down, this one is a drawer that I'm really not proud of. This is probably like the worst organized drawer out of all of them, and this is my lipstick drawer. Now this is what I am currently keeping them in, which is not ideal at all. So I've got like, these are color coded, believe it or not. So this one is all like my sort of nudes, this one's my pinks, and this one is my sort of weird colors, I like to call them. So like my bright reds, my purples, just weird colors like that. And in here I've got like all my lip pencils and like plumpers and things like that. And it's really sad though, because I've got all these really cute like MAC ones that are just sitting here like thrown in a basket. Like, need to organize this drawer. We've got some really cute looking lipsticks, but they're not well presented at all, and it makes me so sad. Right, next drawer down. This is one of my favorite drawers, so this is where I keep all my mascaras. Those are all my mascaras there. Pencils and eye pencils and eyebrow products, and there's a couple of primers I can see in there as well. This is mostly like my liquid eyeliners and my like glitters. I think that's all. Yeah, and then my highlighters are sort of all sitting back here. So I've got this one I'm not really a fan of. NARS, this is like one of their quads or something, I don't know, I'm not really a fan of that one. Then I've also got like, you know, but Mary Balms, which is what they're called, my Hourglass, which is my baby, and then like the Moonchild, which is also my baby, and the Jaclyn Hill Becca palette, which is also my baby, and yeah, and so the my other Tokyo kits, and a couple here from Makeup Revolution, and my Hourglass Ambient Lighting powder. And then back here I've got more highlighters, so a couple of MAC ones there. One Soft and Gentle and one is Lightscapade. I love those two. And then just a whole bunch of others, like my Too Faced, which I like. It's not my favourite, but I like it. My Kevyn Aucoin, which is in its own little velvet baggie. My Jeffree Star, which is so big it doesn't fit anywhere. Like, that's just crazy. I really do need to organise this. This is crazy. And then blushes. So I've got a whole heap of blushes in there. And also back there. And I've got another MAC. My MAC Kelly Osbourne one. I love this one. This one's so good. I think this one was probably really understated, I think. I just use that whole thing together as a blush. And I really like it for like a natural, sort of real natural blush. I really like it. And then my next drawer down is like my face drawer. So this is where I keep all my foundations, my concealers and my primers, my powders and bronzers, and my contour kit. Just got the Kat Von D, the Urban Decay, my Double Wear, which is prized possession as well. I've got my NARS in here somewhere too, which is also a prized possession. Yeah, and then just a bunch in here is all like my drugstore ones. So I super highly recommend this one. I wore this again last night and I couldn't believe how good it was. It's the Infallible 24-hour matte L'Oreal one. So good. It's got such a good finish. I was really pleasantly surprised. Like, I already knew I liked it, but then I put it on again for the first time last night and I was just like, wowza, so pretty. So in here I've got like a bunch of primers and a ton of concealers. This is a new one I'm loving. Is that NARS Creamy Concealer. I'm actually really liking that one. This one used to be like my favourite of all time primer. That's the Rimmel Stay Matte primer. I love this primer. I think this is my second or third tube of it. But I haven't worn it in so long actually. I found others that I enjoy. So down in here I've got some like sort of face contour things. So I've got like the Kat Von D Shade and Light and this like Cabana thing. Yeah, and then in here I've got some bronzers and face powders. I love this one. My Bahama Mama, love that one. And I've got like a ton of just drugstore. Like, I really do love drugstore products. These are where all the rest of my palettes hide. If they're not up on the top, then they'll be in here. So all these ones are my Morphe ones. I've got like the 35O, the 35T, the 35N, and the 35F, I think it is. Yeah, so I love those ones. I don't use them enough. I actually used my 35O last night and it was actually so good and I was like, oh, I forgot how good this was. I've just got a couple of blank palettes here that those are a couple of Morphe single eyeshadows that I don't even think I've actually even used yet. I've swatched them but I haven't like used them. So I've just got that there for like singles whenever I get sort of the singles that need a pan. And I got those from, I think I got them from eBay or something like that. And then this one here I put all my Wet n Wild shadows into because I was just getting so sick of all the Wet n Wild singles lying around. And I loved these Wet n Wild eyeshadows when I was first starting out makeup. Like these were like, oh, these were awesome, and they are still awesome. They're super pigmented, super cheap, but they do have, they do have a bit of fallout and they are really powdery. But they're still really good. And then I've got, I forget about these ones too. My Violet Voss palettes. I used to have this one, my Pro palette, up on the counter, so I used to use that quite a bit. But I forget about these ones. I could have worn that last night, but I actually forgot all about it. And I've used this one once. I didn't think too much of this one. I mean, it's nice. Oh, I do like that one actually. Okay, maybe I need to pull this one out again. That one is quite pretty. And then I've got my Makeup Geek, just a few Makeup Geek singles there. I've got a bunch of other ones. I've got some like Chi Chi Cosmetics ones down here. A Stella palette, which I really am not that, it's got some sun damage there, which is sad. Really wasn't a super fan of this one, which is quite strange. I thought I would have really loved it. I don't think I've really probably given it a chance actually. Like most of this product, I haven't really probably given it much of a chance. So I just keep buying new stuff. A couple of Makeup Revolutions, and then I've got a bunch of Sleek eyeshadows. I love the Sleek eyeshadows. The Sleek, I think this is my first one too actually. As you can see, that's like so well loved. Like this was, I think, the first Sleek eyeshadow palette I got, and I absolutely love them. And then I've got my two Lorac ones, and then my new Mega one is there. That one's the Anastasia Self-Made palette, and then my Urban Decays, which were another one of like my first sort of high-end eyeshadows. I just treasure those ones. My new Too Faced Eggnog one that's in there. The other two are still in the Too Try drawer. Another little Too Faced one, another Too Faced chocolate bar, my two Kat Von D, my Jeffree Star, my Dose of Colours, which I think I've used once or twice, but I love this palette. I'd love to do another look using that. This is my other Makeup Geek Mani MUA palette. This palette is still bomb. It's so good. It's so pigmented. I don't use that one enough either. And then I've got my 2 Zoeva palettes as well. I do quite like Zoeva eyeshadows. They again are like just really pigmented and quite buttery and quite nice to work with. Not like my favorites, but they are really nice. And then I've got another Too Faced little baby palette. I love their baby palettes. And my Shaaanxo BH Cosmetics palette. And then there's a couple of other like smaller, cheaper Essence ones and things down there. So that is basically it in a nutshell. Almost grown out of my big drawers. So I don't really know where I'm gonna go, where I'm gonna take it next, and what sort of storage I'm gonna use next. If there was something that you saw that you really would like a review on, or you want me to do a look with using, a particular palette or something that you saw, drop a comment down in the comment section below and I will certainly try and get onto that for you. So if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, you'll be seeing my face in the next one.